Hello there, it has been such a long time since I actually sat down and formally filmed a video in this spot, and I'm really excited to be sharing my pregnancy update and how I kind of knew I was pregnant, sort of that 2-week like weight symptoms and what I'm feeling now, and all of that like fun information that I'm really excited to share. So first off, before I get into those videos, some of you may know that I do practice fertility awareness method, and if you don't know what that is, I basically chart my cycles, and I have like a few videos on it, but I don't know if they're like that great. So you can always just like look it up here on YouTube if you don't know what it is. And just so I don't like discredit that method of birth control, because it was working like really well for me, and I was charting and using like the rules to it and practicing it to like a perfect T, and I was being really strict about it. But with that being said, barrier methods do fail. I'm not going to go any like further with that conversation, I guess, or that topic, but I just wanted to put that out there just so I don't like degrade the fertility awareness method, because I really do like it, and I will go back to using it after when I need it again. Now, with that out of the way, I want to talk about my 2-week weight symptoms and what I was feeling, and sort of just like how I knew what my symptoms were. Okay, so within a few days I kind of had like light cramps, and I never get cramps. Even when I have my period, I don't really experience cramps. And I was just having like light pains and little twinges, feelings down in my lower abdomen, and I was definitely feeling bloated. I did have weird dreams, and I still do have like these crazy weird dreams. I had like frequent urination before like that 2 weeks, but that was sort of like towards the end of the 2 weeks. And then another thing that I noticed was my sense of smell was heightened. And like with pregnancy comes other, like your hormones are changing, and so your chest, your boobs change too. And I thought that mine weren't gonna like change, just because I thought like, because I was pregnant before and I breastfed Eli, but they do still change even if you've been pregnant and you've breastfed. So that was like expected but not expected, if you know what I mean. So as of now, what I'm feeling, I'm turning like 9 weeks this Saturday, and right now it is Thursday, so I'm almost 9 weeks, and sort of like last week I was feeling like really nauseous. Like for a large chunk of like weeks I was feeling nauseous in the morning, and I would just eat something and then it would go away. But now what I notice is that I will like continue to like, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'll like eat something. I try to take my prenatals if I have like a fuller stomach, because I know it will make me sick. And I did that today. Like I had this healthy version of this pancake, and I took my prenatals, and they kind of make me feel sick, and I just have to like eat crackers or eat something else so I don't like feel sick. And another thing that I'm experiencing a lot is I am very burpy, like constant burping, and it's like this unnatural burping where I have to like lean to like sort of help myself relieve that gas bubble in my stomach. And it's really weird, but it's part of these symptoms I'm feeling. And I am very tired. I've experienced this all like this whole entire time, like all of these weeks, and I'm so ready for the tiredness to go away. Like each day when I put Eli down for a nap, I end up like falling asleep too on the bed in there when I should be like getting stuff done, doing homework, and I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I only have this much time to do this or that. And that's kind of how I feel with this video. I just like fell asleep in there, and now I have to like film this video before he wakes up. So that's another thing I'm experiencing. So another thing I wanted to talk about during this pregnancy update is what I've been like craving and not craving, and how just like that stuff. And so I really have been enjoying lemon water, and I used to do this with Eli Sometimes, I've only been doing it the past 2 days because I just got lemons and I love it. So what I did a lot with Eli was I drink it warm, but I like it iced too. Just like, so I like cut a lemon in half and I'll use the whole entire half of the lemon during the morning. And then the other half I'll save the next day. And lemon water has been really helping like me feeling nauseous or my stomach kind of being upset or like the burping symptom, which I really, really like. Lemon water is the best, is what I'm trying to say. And in the beginning, I would have a cup of coffee, and since I kind of had a feeling I was pregnant, I didn't want to have 2 cups of coffee, so I just had 1. But then as time went on, like 3rd or 4th week of being pregnant or something like that, or I don't know, coffee just did not sound good. So I don't drink coffee anymore, and I haven't. Well, I did get coffee once, and it was like a white mocha from Starbucks, but I feel like that's kind of like a sugary coffee, so it's not like an actual coffee. I don't know. But so I just don't drink coffee in the morning. I just go for the lemon water, which is probably better for me and the baby anyways. And I have been having so many food aversions. Like when I was pregnant with Eli, I didn't really have any like at all, but this time around I have so many. Like they change like throughout the day, but just like if I'm trying to find something to eat, I'll just be like, oh, I don't want that, that sounds gross, that sounds gross. And so I have been craving just a few things, and I kind of just like want those, and I'm always thinking about those foods. And so I feel like such a picky eater now, but I've been craving Mexican food, sandwiches, but not like a regular sandwich where you buy a loaf of bread, but those sandwiches like that you go to a place and they have like, they make it for you. I don't know, like a sandwich with like cream cheese and avocado and a bunch of other stuff sounds really good. And I know you're not supposed to eat deli meat, but it's like, I really want like a turkey sandwich or something, because that just sounds like so good. And I didn't know you were not supposed to eat deli meat last time around, and I would eat it sometimes when I was pregnant with Eli, and I completely did not know until towards the end of my pregnancy when somebody told me. And so yeah, so I'm trying to like stay away from deli meat, but I feel like once or twice won't hurt to eat it. That's just how I feel about that. And I have been craving salads, but not like spinach or leafy green salads. I want like romaine salads with like a bunch of toppings and like ranch, and then just like to eat a salad. Like that sounds really good. Like sort of like the not so healthy kind of salads. And then another thing that I'm kind of like that I'll kind of just eat, which like not everything sounds good, but this is the one thing that I'm not necessarily craving, but I will eat it, is fruit. And yeah, so there was like a couple weeks there where I was kind of eating like really unhealthy, and so I'm trying to like eat as healthy as I can, because it's like really important to eat healthy during this time. And so I'm not like eating as many vegetables, but I'm still trying to like eat a few vegetables like throughout the day, and it's been really a struggle to eat some vegetables, because I used to, I don't know if you heard that, that was my stomach. I used to like bake vegetables, and I would put it on spinach, and that'd be like a salad that I would eat. But now that just sounds so disgusting, and I tried that like a couple weeks ago, and it was just like so gross. So like cooked vegetables, unless it's steamed, don't sound that like appetizing to me lately. So yeah, so I think that is it for what I've been feeling, what I've been craving, all that. I do get up to pee so much at night now, and I'm really like thirsty, like more thirsty. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'm just gonna like show my bump, I guess. It's just like a bloat. I don't know, it's not really a bump. So I kind of wore like a tighter tank top just so I could like, you could see it better. So I'll show you my bloat. Oh gosh, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. So that's me from the side and from the front. I don't know if this is the best shirt for it, but this is just like a little bloat, but then the other side. But when I like put my hand like towards like between, like, run it across my hips, I could tell that there's like this hard bump starting to like appear, even though the baby is still so small right now, and it's kind of like cool to feel. And oh, and one more thing that I forgot to share that I would just want to share before I end this video was one morning I got up to go pee, and then I laid back down, and I felt like this, I was trying to fall back asleep, but then I was trying to fall back asleep, but then I felt this pressure in my lower abdomen, so I put my hand right there, and I swear I felt like this little bump on my lower abdomen, and then when I put my hand there, the little bump just like went down, and it felt so real. And I think that was like the baby like moving around, and so it felt really real in the moment. But now that I like say it out loud and tell the story to people, it doesn't sound real, but it was really real to me, and it felt real, and it was like a distinct little bump, and then the bump went down. Okay. So yeah, so that is it for my pregnancy update, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and come and join me on this pregnancy adventure. Okay, so thanks again. Bye.